All right, guys, we're gonna move on to our next comic coming up. You may have seen him on Comedy Central or heard him because he's a host on a radio podcast, Bad Advice. Please give it up for DrewMarks.
First, give it up for everybody you've seen here. Come on, make some noise. Very funny. So, I'm in Vegas to do some shows, and it is Stutterers Awareness Week. This is a real thing. I know, you're probably thinking the same thing I did. Do they really need a whole week? But apparently, one day is not nearly enough time for them to get their point across, I guess. All I can tell you is I have never waited that long to check into a hotel in all my life. And karaoke night sucked. Like, that wasn't weird enough? It was also Clitoris Awareness Week. See, you're laughing, but you know this is a real thing. I wanted to go to that convention. But like most guys, I couldn't find her. I looked for a while and just had something to eat and went to sleep. I like Vegas. It's just too easy to lose your money gambling. I lost all mine, and I realized why. It's because they have bank machines right in the casino. Right? That allows you to rationalize as you're losing your money. You're standing there, it's like, all right, I lost this month's car payment, so I really don't need the insurance money. They had something there I just completely didn't understand. It's 115 degrees, right? It's like that most of the year. I'm walking around, they have tanning salons. Really? Thinking, what happens? You go inside, give a guy $50, he goes, okay, go through that door. You go through the door, you're just back outside. I've come to the realization I'm not good in relationships. I think it's because I don't have a filter, and I say things without thinking. I can get you two. Yeah, I can give you an example. A little while back, I was living with my girlfriend, and I brought home a puppy. Nice thing. She got mad. She's like, it's me or the dog. I know, I look at her, I'm like, does the dog look worried? And I've always been like that. It's like, I can't pass up a joke. I mean, even as a kid, and I had a weird upbringing. Like, I don't know what your background is, but check this out. My father was Jewish, my mother was raised a Jehovah's Witness. Yeah, that's not easy on a kid. A little Jewish Jehovah's Witness. I was confused. I'd walk around the neighborhood knocking on people's doors just... You want to buy a watchtower? Because there's no way I'm just giving you one. Is it just that you're eating or you completely didn't get that joke? Because I was going to say, at least you're very polite. Like, if you don't get a joke or don't like it, you just stare. Not everybody's that nice. Like, I did shows in Utah. I have no idea how to handle Mormon hecklers. They're different. Like, if someone yells, you suck, that's fine. There they yell stuff like, your father's only got one wife. Joke about my parents, like, my dad is such a weird guy. Like, he's a great guy. But, like, all my life, I was told my father suffered from Tourette's. Turns out he's just rude. Maybe he's the kind of guy that loves to give advice. He'll give advice to anybody. But the weird thing with him is, like, according to my dad, doesn't matter what the subject is. According to him, No matter what it is, it's just like being married. I know, weird, right? Like I told him I was having a garage sale. He's like, garage sale? That's a lot like being married. What? He goes, yeah, it's great for the first 2 hours. After that, it's like, take what you want and get the fuck out of my house. Hard to argue. And I told him the reason I was having a garage sale is I was looking to buy my first house. He's like, buying your first house, huh? That's good. You know, buying your first house, it's a lot like being married. The hell are you talking about? Well, you get out there and you start looking and you want something that looks great, well built, isn't going to cost you everything you have, and that you want to stay inside of for the rest of your life. But you get out there and realize all you can afford is a fixer-upper. Now that's probably even more true for women than men, right? Because you ladies know that that's true. Been there, done that, right? Yeah. Because you ever been in love? Yeah, you remember the first time you went out with a guy and you like, oh my God, he's perfect. I love him. Before that first date's over, you're like, now how can I change this motherfucker? That's all right. That's just your way of marking your territory. Right? It's like you go in there and just pee a little bit on his brain. Give him a little pea brain. I think we should change the name, like the meaning of that word, pea brain, right? It shouldn't mean stupid. It's just women marking their territory. Instead of, but that way when you say pea brain, instead of it meaning stupid, have it mean in a relationship. That was funnier in my head earlier. You guys all seem like such a nice crowd. You guys seem like such a happy couple. You married? Yeah, you got kids? No? That's why they're happy. See, I worry about weird things with kids. Like I told you, my dad was kind of like crazy but funny. Like he turned 75 and it turned into confession time. Like I started learning stuff about my life that I never knew. Like check this out. He calls me up and tells me that when I was young, he molested my brother. Yeah, that's horrible. Do you have any idea what that means? That means my brother was right. He is better looking. You guys are completely unsure how you feel about that. Some of you are like, oh, that's wrong. Other people are like, no, that's fucking funny right there. It's okay, it's a boat. It's a comedy show, relax. I think it's just a tough, like, I don't know, I kind of want to get married and have kids, but it didn't work out for me, because my girlfriend, she wanted to have kids right away, and there was pressure. Like, we'd be at the park walking the dog, she'd see a couple with a baby, and she'd be like, we need a baby. Just my luck, there's never anybody at the park with like a flat screen TV. And I worry about weird stuff, like, we're friends. Can I just ask you a personal question? If she was pregnant, would you still... You don't know. Yeah. Bad answer. No, it's a bad answer. I don't think it is a bad answer, and I'll tell you why. Because I couldn't do it. No way. 2 reasons. 1, it's your wife. No, you know I'm just kidding, right? That's a beautiful woman. Honestly, I'd work her like a second job. I do worry about weird things. Like, I'd be scared to death there's somebody inside going, stop! You know what's weird? I did that joke at one show, and a woman yells out, don't be silly, that's how they get dimples. Yeah, I got totally creeped out. Because I have dimples. nipples. We're talking about relationships. You guys watch the news at all? You know, this is a big week with the Supreme Court. You know, they're arguing gay marriage. Yeah? You know, yeah. Here's the thing. I watch some of the news on this, and I don't know what your political leanings are, but I watch these people, and they're just fucking nuts. Especially the people who are arguing against it. You know, like the right-wing Republicans, they're freaking crazy. I watch these people, and all I can think is, not one of these people would make it through Willy Wonka's chocolate factory unscathed. Some of the arguments are absolutely insane. This is true. One of these people, one of the arguments that like the right-wing lawyers put out there was like, if gay marriage is allowed to happen, it's going to result in up to 900,000 abortions. That's so stupid, I don't even have a joke for it. Are they aware how babies are made? I mean, like... And then the other one they had, I love this one, like, this is even possible, like, that being gay is a choice. Yeah, being gay is not a choice. You know how I know? Because if it was, I think I would choose it. You're shaking your head no. Okay, let me explain. I love women. I'm attracted to women. I date women. It's no fucking picnic. Just look at this weekend. What's going on this weekend? Today, the Avengers came out. Right? Cool. What's tomorrow? Exactly, a fight. I have guy friends. You know what the perfect weekend would be? Go see the Avengers, watch the fight, eat a bunch of wings, and after that, they still want a fucking blowjob, okay? Try that with a woman. I support gay marriage because I think whatever makes people happy, you should be able to do. A friend of mine was getting married, a gay wedding. I was asked to perform at the gay wedding. That was awesome. I did it. Great crowd. It was 2 comics, me and a comic friend named Ron Swallow. I understand why they wanted him. Me, I don't know. So now I'm single and like, I can appreciate Kate's problems, but she's gorgeous. How about that? By the way, Kate, konnichiwa. I don't know if that helps. Work that out. She and I have things in common. I got one left ball that just kind of shoots off. 369, we're just going to fit like a glove. Try and date, it's not easy. Here's the thing, this isn't normally stuff I talk about. This is a kind of weird weekend for me. This is my birthday weekend. It's my birthday tomorrow. Thanks, but I'm not looking to celebrate because once you cross that 50 mark, you've been there, right? It's no fun. Like, I can't date anymore. Who am I kidding? Everybody's crazy. Like, what am I going to do to date? You've seen the ads for Our Time? Our Time, 50. They're dating for people 50 and over. They should just make an honest commercial. Our Time, when you need your date to be over by 10. I dated this one girl. You know when you first start dating someone, that's when you find stuff out about them? I was dating this girl, I found out she was bi. Yeah, not the good one, Poland. But there's something to be said for dating crazy people because they're better in bed. I know, it's true. See, the women will look at me and, look, yeah, sure, Gary Busey may be great in bed, but who wants to fuck him? I understand, but you should date crazy people. They're great, I'm telling you. And you know what else? How many single women? Yeah, see, you should date like a homeless guy. Especially if you like to cuddle, because after sex, he's got nowhere to go. solutions. I see things, I have answers. Like, I don't know who that little Amber chick is, but she's getting snatched up every freaking day now. We got homeless all over LA. I got a way you can help both things and do it at the same time. You want to help the homeless and find missing kids? You don't need an Amber Alert. Just stamp all kids with a refundable deposit. Then homeless people would collect them and turn them in. Relationships, that's awesome. Like, you guys live together? Well, you're married. I assume you live together. She the kind of girl that likes to ask a lot of questions? No? You're lucky. And the girl I was with, always with questions. She'd ask me things, and again, no filter, I just say stuff. She asked me one day, do you fantasize about me? Sure. Well, you don't tell me how you see it happening, I want to know. Tell me how you see it happening, I want to know. I'm like, look, it's not always the same. Sometimes it's a car crash, sometimes it's a plane. That relationship was destined not to work out. Because here's the thing, like I say, I'm over 50 and things are different. Like you were saying, you're over 50, things change, don't they, after 50? Like, things in your life, everything. It's like I used to watch TV and see all the commercials for pharmaceuticals and go, man, there's all these commercials. Now I look at it like a laundry checklist. I'm got that, got that. And the girl I was dating, 20 years younger than me. Yeah, I know. Sounds good in theory, not in practice. It's not good. Because things are different, right? After 40 and 50, you start having thoughts you never thought you'd have, ever. Like, there were nights where it's like, I could get a blowjob, but Game of Thrones is on. And there were other differences, like, we went to the sex toy store. Yeah, right, cool. Yeah, we're looking at this sex chair thing. Well, she's looking at it like, I wonder how many different positions we can get into. I'm looking at it like, I wonder what kind of back support that thing has. Listen, you guys have been fantastic. Thanks for making it a good birthday weekend. I love you. Enjoy Joey. He's one of my favorite people in the world. You are going to love him. Thank you. Good night.
Yo, Drew, happy birthday, guys! I had to get up here before you got off.